What if you become the President of the United States? Geopolitics, commanding the military, governing the country. You will not only be able to imagine all of this, but also see it within the framework of this video. Welcome to the What If Lab channel. Sit back and let's begin. Before you take on the management of the state, let's look at the main rights and responsibilities of the president. But first, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and give a thumbs up. Then I will vote for you in the next presidential election in the USA. According to Article 2 of the Constitution, the President of the United States is the head of the executive branch and is responsible for enforcing federal laws, as well as managing executive agencies. He is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Article 2, Section 2, which gives him the authority to make decisions regarding military actions, although only Congress can declare war. The President manages the country's foreign policy, appoints ambassadors, and negotiates with other countries, Article 2, Section 2. He also signs international treaties, but Senate approval is required for their ratification. As part of his legislative powers, the President can veto bills passed by Congress, Article 1, Section 7, and convene Congress for special sessions. Additionally, the President appoints federal judges, cabinet members, and other high-ranking officials, which requires Senate confirmation. He has the authority to grant pardons and reprieves for federal offenses, Article 2, Section 2, and is required to present the State of the Union address to Congress annually, Article 2, Section 3, which reports on the state of the country and includes legislative proposals. Thus, the President of the United States possesses significant powers and responsibilities, forming the foundation for the functioning of the executive branch and influencing the political life of the country. Now you should familiarize yourself with the average day of the President of the United States. Morning, the start of the day. As President, you start your day early, likely at 6 o'clock a.m. The first thing you do is read the daily intelligence briefing and updates on important issues prepared by your aides. This helps you stay informed about events both domestically and internationally. Breakfast and meetings. After the morning news, you move on to breakfast, often with close advisors. Important discussions about current affairs and upcoming events take place during breakfast. Following this, you hold morning meetings with cabinet members to discuss key policy issues. Working hours, meetings, and events. The President's day is filled with meetings with various delegations, Congress members, and foreign leaders. You might sign legislation, hold press conferences, and participate in events promoting your initiatives. Often, the President delivers speeches to the public or at events related to important social issues, which you will also do. Evening, reviewing the day. In the evening, you spend time reflecting on the day's outcomes. You may review reports from your aides and prepare for the next day. Sometimes in the evening, you will participate in official events or meetings with family members. Night, reflection and rest. Before bed, instead of watching YouTube, you need to reflect on the day and analyze the decisions made. If the day went well and without incidents, you might set aside some time to watch the What If Lab channel. Don't forget about the problems you will encounter. Underdeveloped oratory skills. The ability to communicate effectively with the public and other leaders is a fundamental skill for a president. Without it, you may struggle to convey your ideas and decisions. Every word you say carries weight in international politics, and being inexperienced, you might accidentally make an inappropriate comment, leading to a diplomatic crisis. Lack of legal knowledge. The President faces numerous laws and regulations, and a lack of legal understanding can lead to erroneous decisions. For example, if you sign an executive order that violates or contradicts the Constitution and federal laws, it will negatively impact your reputation both domestically and internationally. Weak character and will. A leader lacking a strong character may become a victim of manipulation and pressure from other countries. For instance, if you cannot stand up to the demands of a stronger, more charismatic, and self-assured leader, it could lead to signing unfavorable agreements that harm national interests. Misunderstanding domestic politics and economics. Without deep knowledge in this area, you may not realize the consequences of your decisions. Your mistakes can cause panic in financial markets, leading to mass sell-offs on the stock exchange or even a decline in the national currency. For example, when Barack Obama took office, he faced a global financial crisis that required a swift and decisive response. Newcomers may find it difficult to adapt to such a dynamic environment. Here we are at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed managing the country. I will be waiting for you in the presidential elections in November 2028, and I will definitely vote for you. I won't say goodbye. See you next time.